Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is October 18, 2021, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Bitcoin rallies to its highs. Once again, no major economic events scheduled for today. So as we look at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the major pairs pretty much taper off the US dollar. While we're looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both traded higher last week, but can they sustain it? Okay, they traded to their 35,000 level, but is that sustainable? Now looking at commodities, gold within range, and oil gains again. Now looking at the stocks, the bank stocks and the tech stocks remain strong. And lastly, as mentioned, Bitcoin rallies to its high. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So it's not a major tapering off, but it's a tapering off. We're looking here at the Euro USD, and we traded up to 1620 and then tapering off to 1659-ish level, 1580-ish level. That's not a major tapering off. It's 40 to 50 pips, but generally speaking, the markets are trading in a much tighter range. Now, when we look at the GBP USD, also we got that bounce this morning, 137.46, and the Aussie US dollar as well, remaining a little bit strong here, but reluctant to break higher. So this may be a topping out for the Aussie USD. Now, as we look at the commodities, looking first at oil. Oil's been trading very strong at 83.31 and has gotten even stronger as we've seen this continuously break out. Now, this has been something that has been consistently on a upwards trend, and I don't expect it to change anytime soon until it shows and proves to us that it's either making a double top or it doesn't break out higher with some volume. That's what I'd be looking to see if there's any changes here. As the markets are opening up, right? The pandemic is over pretty much, right? For most countries around the world. So that means travel is back. That means hotels are back. That means the markets are going to start opening up again. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, first looking at the Dow Jones, we're tapering off from this high of 35,200-ish level, but altogether, we made that back, okay, all the way back to 35,400-ish level right here. As you could see, we've made that rally back. And the question is that are we going to top off here and then make a sell-off? Because if you look at the volume, it's going lower, okay? So that's something to consider as this has been, on a roller coaster ride, and that may still continue going into this week and next week as corporate earnings continue to come out. Now, looking at the tech stocks, and this is the NASDAQ trading at 15,000, some resilience there. And when we look at the individual stocks, Apple got a little bit stronger to 143, waiting for that move next week. Facebook as well, not selling further down. Okay, so taking a bit of a breather here. Microsoft also back to its all-time highs at 303, right? That's its all-time high. So I would expect this either to be a double top, okay, for this to double top here around this area, and perhaps we'll see a sell-off afterwards. Okay, now lastly, looking at Bitcoin at $62,000 a Bitcoin. Unbelievable comeback. Look at that, to all-time highs, back to our all-time highs. And the question is this going to break out higher? It may, okay? It still may, because what's happening is that we're seeing a shift in the market, rotation in the market, where the gold, which used to be our haven asset, is now being transferred to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now taking the lead as the haven asset. So that's something to consider going into today. This is Fred Razak. Want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.